Alright, this is my first ever Pokemon narrated Wi-Fi battle. It was against Dragonomi17, so let's get started. So he starts out with his Aerodactyl, and I send out my Azumarill. I was expecting a Stealth Rock. I was hoping for a one-hit KO to prevent the Stealth Rock, so he's Aqua Jet. But he's barely survived, so now I'm thinking of replacing his item with a Life Orb. So yeah, he gets a Stealth Rock, then switches to Wall Rain, expecting another Aqua Jet. So he probably thought that my Azumarill was Banded or Scarfed, so he just went for Toxic, expecting a switch. But Azumarill isn't, so I was able to get a super effective Brick Break in. So that does a lot of damage. So yeah, there's not really much that Wall Rain can do right now against Azumarill, so he just protects to get some life, or leftovers, health, and for the poison to do some damage. So then he switches to Zapdos because, yeah, expecting another Brick Break. Won't do much to Zapdos, very bulky. So, yeah, the poison's starting to do a lot, but yeah, I get an Aqua Jet and I'm expecting a Thunderbolt, but then he uses Light Screen. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, he might set up even more. I don't know how much he's going to set up. So I thought maybe he'll use some other setup move, so I went for a more powerful attack, just without the priority. But then he used Thunderbolt, so that didn't work. Azumarill faints. Then I send out my Dragonite, and I was kind of expecting Hidden Power Ice, so I didn't bother with Dragon Dance, I just went straight to Outrage. Well, he was expecting Dragon Dance, so he switched to Blissey, and since Blissey's not very good at taking physical attacks, he almost faints. It was annoying that he managed to hold on. So then he switches to his Jirachi, which, yeah, and since I'm still in Outrage, he takes the Outrage. And since he's part Steel, you know, it's not very effective. So then he uses Iron Head. He goes first. I figure he might just have higher speed, because he has higher base speed. But, I didn't think that he could have been, like, Scarfed or something. So, yeah, he hits me with another Iron Head. So yeah, then I send out my Gengar, thinking I could outspeed him, but I didn't think that he would have been Scarfed, and so yeah, I must have been. So, I take damage. Fortunately, I'm able to hold on, and then use my Hidden Power Fire to take him out. So then he brings out his Aerodactyl with low health, and it manages to outspeed my Gengar, who faints. So then I send out my Scizor so I can just take it out with a Bullet Punch, since it'll go first. So Aerodactyl faints, and then he sends out Zapdos. Now, this is really annoying. Scizor cannot do anything to Zapdos, and I completely forgot about Heat Wave. I feel like an idiot there. Since, like, every Zapdos I've ever faced has Heat Wave. So, yeah, but I kind of wanted the free switch in for my Porygon-Z. His ability download boosts the special attack. That's nice. Now, I was expecting him to switch, so I used Tri-Attack. He was probably predicting an Ice Beam. Barely holds on with his HP. Gets paralyzed, but that doesn't matter. So, now he's just using Protect to stall, since there's nothing Wall Rain can do. He can't outspeed me. Protect fails on the second try. So then I take him out with Tri-Attack. So yeah, now back to his Zapdos, and since I'm Scarfed, I'm locked into Tri-Attack, so I can't use Ice Beam. And it does a lot of damage, but I was kind of hoping he would do more. So then he's able to get up his Light Screen, and that's bad for me. So yeah, I use another Tri-Attack, and he holds on and is able to get his Roost in. So that's annoying, since now with the Roost and leftovers, he can heal more than the damage that I can deal. So this is just, I'm just wasting my time here with the Tri-Attack. He just uses another Roost to heal back up. So on the next turn, I thought he was either going to use another Roost or Thunderbolt, possibly Roost. So I switched to my other Pokemon, my Umbreon, but he uses Thunderbolt. That's not a big deal though. Umbreon has great special defense, takes the attack like a pro. So yeah, uses another Thunderbolt, and I use Wish because I want to stay in the battle for a while. And of his 3 Pokemon, I only know 2 of them, but I know I definitely want to get Blissey out of the way before I send out my porygon-z. So he reveals his final Pokemon, an oddly named Torterra. Blastoise, okay. Well, I don't know why you didn't use Curse. I went for Payback. Didn't do much at all. So, yeah, I just start setting up with Curse now. And Torterra uses Leech Seed, which gets really annoying for the rest of the battle. But, you know, what are you going to do? So, yeah, that Leech Seed's going to be there for a while. So then he sends out his Blissey, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. So I could take it out, then sweep with my porygon-z. I'm still a little worried about the Zapdos. I don't know if my porygon-z will be able to take it out easily. I mean, I'm sure with a couple of hits, but still, just want to be sure. So I'm planning on keeping Umbreon for a good while. So anyways, yeah, Blissey uses a Seismic Toss, doesn't bother healing, and then I just KO it with the Payback. Yeah, there's leftovers. So now, back to Zapdos. This is where I need to do as much damage as I can to make things easier for my porygon-z. So, I gotta get a couple more curses up. 1 or 2 more. So yeah, at this point he's thinking, okay, I have to get a critical hit to take him out, but I have Protect. And he was really annoyed with that, but yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm healing back up because of Wish. There's that annoying Leech Seed. And another Thunderbolt. And he's just gonna keep using Thunderbolt since there's not really much else he can do at this point. I just have to keep cursing up, get more powerful, and then hopefully deal plenty of damage. See, I used Wish there to heal back up. Yeah, I used 1 more curse. I'm pretty sure that's the last curse I use. I figure, okay, that's gonna be enough attack. But this stupid Zapdos is so bulky, and with the Leech Seed and leftovers, it gets really annoying, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so we use another Thunderbolt. I'm still at just over half, able to get the Wish in. So then, I just use my Wish and Protect 1 last time to get back up to full health minus the Leech Seed damage. And just, since everybody hates my Umbreon with the Wish Protect, and I really don't blame them, I'm not even going to bother trying to survive anymore because, I mean, I don't even need to anyway. So, no more Wish, just Payback. And without the Leech Seed, this would have been so much better. See, like, it did almost half. But, yeah, the leftovers heals a little, then the Leech Seed heals even more. So, now that's like, is that like even 1/4 of its health down? No, not even. So, yeah, just use a Payback 1 more time. And there's the leftovers and Leech Seed again. So, I'm hoping I can survive long enough for 1 more Payback. I don't know if I could have. He gets the crit. I don't know if he needed it or not, but it doesn't really matter. So he's at like just over half health, and send out my porygon-z, who uses Ice Beam and just takes it out. He's not going to survive that Ice Beam. And then I'm locked into Ice Beam, but that doesn't matter because his last Pokemon is his Torterra, which just gets destroyed by Ice Beam. So yeah, good game, Dragonomi. Glad we could battle. And yeah, that's it. So bye. Yeah. Yay. Alright everyone, this is my first ever narrated Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, and, yeah, I'll do my best. Okay, no, this is a fail. Alright, this is Snurfsnarf, but I wasn't, so I was able to use Brick Break, and it did a lot of damage, because it was super effective. He's part ice. You know what? That's stupid. Everybody knows he's part ice.